How much ink over the centuries has been spilled writing about the event that we are celebrating today. From the very beginning, from the very day Jesus rose from the dead, there have been people who have said, no, it did not happen, impossible, and others who pledged their whole life to following the example of Jesus, risen from the dead. In the beginning, much of the argumentation against Jesus was by the contemporary people of his day. They said the disciples took the body and put it in another grave. In modern times, when we began to know more about how the body and the mind work, people said, no, he was in a comatose state on the cross, and when they put him in the tomb, he revived and came back to his senses. So over the years, much has been written for and against the resurrection of Jesus. And even the early Christians, even though they had 4 accounts of his resurrection in the Gospels, had a hard time combining them into an understanding of exactly what happened. It's like at an automobile accident and the police go around and question the witnesses, and everybody has a different take on what happened. Nobody sees it exactly the same as the person next to them. But over the centuries, there has been a proof that Jesus was raised by his Father from the dead. And that proof is the millions and billions of people who have given him their life and lived according to his teachings and his example, and have put their hopes not only in their survival after death, but on his return to take them to the Father. So the proof of the resurrection of Jesus is not in historical records, even the Gospels. It's not in the science of our day, which gives all kinds of explanations as to what might have happened. The proof of the resurrection of Jesus is the example of people like ourselves who have been washed in the waters of baptism and nourish ourselves on the risen life of Christ every week at the Eucharist. Jesus said, I am the bread of life. And he didn't mean bread and food just to get us to the end of the day. He meant, I am the bread of life, which will nourish you unto everlasting life yourself, just as the Father has graced me with unending life after my death. Let us continue to be witnesses to the risen Lord.